Today we're going to be working on a 2003 Mitsubishi Outlander, and we're going to be replacing the front McPherson struts. This tutorial will apply for any Outlander from 2003 to 2006 over here in the United States. In order to get this strut off, we'll have to remove these two bolts at the knuckle right here, and then the three top bolts on the strut tower over here. We got 1, 2, 3. The nuts and the head of this bolt are both 19 millimeter. So we're going to put 19 mil impact gun, and then a 19 millimeter open-ended wrench on the other side, and just like that. And then we do the same thing to the bottom one. Now we do have to worry about the connection on the back of this strut because it holds the brake line. Just gotta get, there we go, just like that. The strut bolts that hold the strut to the strut tower is a 14 millimeter. You can use an impact gun to get it out. That's what I'm going to do. Of course, you're going to need a universal joint and a small impact. That's one. Oh yeah! And that's how you get the strut out. Once you get the strut in the strut tower and you can get one of these studs visible, go ahead and turn one of these nuts so that you can hold the strut in place as you tighten the other ones. Just make it easier to do it as a one-person job. Now it's time to reconnect the bolts that go from the strut to the knuckle. We're going to undo that. Now push the knuckle into the new receptacle. And like so, we have one of our bolts in. We're not going to tighten it all the way. And then we got the last bolt. Again, I'm not going to tighten it all the way. Bada bing, bada boom. You have a new strut in. You do still need to reroute this cable back here to the little component that, for whatever reason, Detroit Axle didn't include this bracket, so I had to take it from the old strut and go from there. But beyond that, it's pretty much done on this side. Let's just torque it to spec now. Torque the bolts from the knuckle to the strut to approximately 130 foot-pounds, give or take 7 foot-pounds or so. And now we torque the nuts on our strut to spec.